And we're back with 843 TV at Holy Trinity Classical Christian School, and we're going to be talking about some athletics now. And joining us is a junior state champion, I should say, boys soccer player Ashton, and also the athletic director Josiah Tobin. And we're going to be hearing a little bit about your athletic programs. And in the former segment, we talked to Dean Lawrence about educating these students' mind, body, and soul. So how does that take shape in athletics?
Yeah, so athletics at Holy Trinity, we believe that it helps to make a well-rounded student and giving them opportunities to compete physically, to learn life skills along the way from their coaches and their teammates about perseverance, dedication, and just good teamwork. So we've loved getting to do athletics at Holy Trinity over the years. It has grown tremendously, so as our school has grown, and we're up to 10 sports right now, and we just feel as though it really complements what we're doing academically with our strong academics, and it provides our coaches and our captains a great opportunity to invest in our athletes spiritually, pointing them to Christ.
Mm-hmm. That's exciting. You know, I'm a believer in sports and academics and faith. I think it all works together. So let's talk about you and how that soccer team, you guys won state champions, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, we did.
And that's exciting, isn't it?
It is, yeah. One of the best feelings I've ever had so far. So
it is. It takes a team effort to make it happen.
Yes, ma'am.
So what's going to happen this year?
We're going to go back. At least we're going to try.
Right?
You know, there's lots of lessons we learned from last year, and I played for a lot of teams, and I've never been with a group of boys like I've been with last year. We're a team. We have good coaches, and they always strive us not to just be good on the field, but off the field, and it's just a brotherhood. And that chemistry goes a long way, especially in sports. And so don't be surprised if you see us back at state. So.
All right, I like it. Speaking of states, you had multiple state championships over the years, including cross country last year.
Yeah, my wife and I, we started the cross country program about 8 years ago, and we've been able to compete at SCISA for the state title. We've gone there the last 5 years, and we brought home 8 state titles, which has been a real blessing. Mm-hmm. But we just loved, getting to coach our runners and teach them that running is fun. And they've really, bought into it. And one of my favorite things about our runners is they don't just run for themselves. Like cross country can sometimes be viewed as an individualistic sport, but they do such a good job of running for each other. One of the things we love to do is before all of our races, we'll huddle up. We'll tell them to look at the person on their left, and we challenge them to pray for them when they get tired during the race. And it's, again, just this way to kind of take their mind off themselves and to run for their team. So I think we've seen that across the board in our athletics, just how we're able to come together as a school and encourage one another on not just in the athletics, but in life in general.
Well, I'm curious to know, what are the 10 sports here? Because I think some of the viewers would like to know, because our children have different likes, and so what do they have?
Yeah, so again, we've been growing everything. I think we're up to 7 that compete at the varsity level. So, it ranges from middle school, JV, varsity, but we have cross country, volleyball, basketball, baseball, golf, soccer, track. Last year we started a shooting team, and then this year we just started a boys JV football team and a girls tennis club. So
you are in it.
Yeah,
and you're growing.
Yeah.
So how many students does the school can take? What's your capacity? Because we're up to 400, correct?
Yeah, we're up to 400. I think the vision for the school as we continue to grow is to have about 30 per class, which will work out quite well.
So then you have enough students to field the teams as well.
Yep. So right now we're about 20 per class in the high school, and then as the school continues to grow, we'll probably round out about 30 per grade.
Share with the viewers who may not know about SCISA. This is the South Carolina Independent School Association. And who do you compete with in our area that would be on that level?
Sure, yeah. So there are, pretty much all the private schools around us are SCISA. So we have Beaufort Academy, John Paul II, Hilton Head Prep, Hilton Head Christian, Colton Prep, Thomas Hayward. So a good number of local schools that have the same sports.
So you got a lot to compete with around town, I suppose. Yeah.
So with the new season, here we're talking about sports, a new year ahead of us. As an athletic director, what is your goals for this year for the students?
Yeah, goals for this year, pretty much the same as every year. It's just to give them an opportunity to have fun, to push themselves, to connect with their teammates. And so many of the kids, they just love, getting through the academics during the day and then getting to just have some fun and just enjoy things. So, we want them to grow. As Dean Lawrence said in the previous segment, we want them to grow into virtuous, good citizens. And I believe that athletics are an instrumental part of kind of rounding out that equation.
I think so. And what are some things that you might do with your athletics to set you apart for that goal? You mentioned praying and so forth.
We have Fellowship of Christian Athletes. We get to lead that, and so that's really neat because the students take a leadership role in that, in spurring one another on. A lot of our teams will do team huddles where we have Bible studies and have different opportunities for prayer. So we have different programs for it, but it also happens organically, which is really cool.
So Ashton, as you being a junior, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Where do you think you want to go to school afterwards? Do you have a vision?
Oh no. So I get asked that question a lot as a junior, and I don't know. There's many options. I think I'm just gonna go. Stay in state, maybe Clemson, South Carolina, but Liberty, any place, wherever they take me.
What are you looking to study? Any ideas yet?
Probably finance. Mr. Tobin got me into the numbers, so I love that.
Okay,
and so,
good practical stuff.
Yeah, actually, that's a good one. Or cybersecurity these days. That's actually that's a hot topic.
That's right. That's
We're
right.
hearing a lot that. So we want to thank you, Ashton. We want to wish you have a good year, and
Thank you.
also very nice to meet you. And we will be right back with more 843 TV.